Hey guys, I'm so glad you're here. So today, I got some comments on my videos wherein they were asking how to create like short videos, short scenes for your visualization. So I thought I will do I have taken three topics. That is, first one is a specific person, then the second one is work, and another one if you are manifesting a trip. So these three things, what I will do, I have created a short scene for each of this, and I will demonstrate here which scene I am doing and how I am doing it, like repeatedly, so that it will help you guys, and you guys can come up with your own ideas on whatever you are manifesting. So let's get into the topic. Wherein first thing was manifesting a specific person, right? So the scene which I am doing here is manifesting a relationship. So I will do another video wherein I will come up with like 2-3 scenes of manifesting marriage with a specific person. So in this, manifesting a relationship with specific person, what I will do here, I am putting a timer. Let me see. So for what I will do is I'll put a timer for 10 seconds or 12 seconds maybe, because what happens is, whenever we are doing this short scenes, or like whenever we are visualizing, we have to get into a meditative state where these scenes can easily come to our mind. So now I am like actively talking to you. It might take like few minutes for me to get into that state or get into to see this visualization. So for that purpose, I am putting the timer for 12 seconds, and let's see how it works. So 12 seconds, I'm putting the timer, if you can see. And yeah, so the scene which I'm going to visualize will be a manifesting specific person, where my specific person will be kissing me in my forehead, and I'll be touching his face and telling him, he telling me I love you, and I telling him I love you. Yeah, so this is a very short scene, and we can see how we can repeatedly do this. So I'm putting the timer. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So my specific person kissing my forehead, touching my face, and I'm touching his face, telling I love you. My specific person kissing my forehead, I'm touching his face, I'm telling I love you. My specific person kissing my... So this was like 12. I think it took me almost 2 scenes and 1 more, because as I mentioned, I am just getting into the scene. If you are repeatedly, so that's why I am telling you to put always for 10 minutes these scenes whichever we are doing, because the first 1 minute it will take us to get into that state, and then we can increase the speed. So if I'm doing now, even now, because I'm actively doing, I'll check one more time so that you guys can repeatedly do it with me at this time. So I'm putting the timer. My specific person kissing me and touching his face, telling I love you. My specific person kissing me, I'm touching his face, I'm telling I love you. My specific person kissing my forehead, I'm touching his face, he's telling me I love you. Or so yeah, this was like 3 scenes in a matter of 12 seconds. So it will be like 4-second scene each. So here in the scene, which I remember is like, either you can tell, because another thing is I am repeatedly telling you guys, so it is taking me a little more, like few seconds. I mean, the time is changing by little, but it should be like this, like 4-second scenes or 3-second scenes or 5-second, and it can go up to 10 seconds, but not do more than that, because that is where it will go into, like, if people are doing 30 seconds and all, it's like a daydreaming many things, because in this 5 seconds itself, see, or in this 3 seconds itself, see, whatever, like he kissing me, I touching his face, I telling him I love you, that itself, like 3 scenarios are coming, right? Like, and in this first senses, I can feel his kiss, and second sense, I'm touching his face, I can feel his face, and I'm telling the words, and I can see him, his face, everything. So this is the scene. These kind of scenes, like, and it should be like in a very loving way, and all the feelings. If you are not getting any feelings as of now when you're doing it, that's fine. We can visualize, I mean, we can, the feelings will come when you are doing visualization again and again. Don't force yourself to, for the feelings to come at this moment. The thing you have to focus as of now, if you are new to visualization, or if you have been doing visualization for a long time, and if you are not seeing results, then you are not visualizing it in a right way. So do this. Our main focus is to bring this scene in front of us. It's okay, it's fine. It might take 5 minutes to get into that scene, into repeated state. That's fine. Practice, practice, practice. Because even when I was not that good in visualization, or even when I was starting my visualization, the scenes will not easily come. I have to wake myself up and look at this, whatever. If I am manifesting a trip, I have to look at that place, because even that things will not come to my mind very easily. So I have to repeatedly stop myself, look at the photos like many times, so that I can easily visualize that things. So our focus is here is, in the starting, try to improve our visualization powers. Here, as I mentioned, kissing, so I can sense it. Touching, like I'm touching his face, I can sense that, right? And telling the words. So there are many senses included. I can see, I can feel, I am touching. So try to include as many senses as you can in your visualization scene. So that was our first scene about manifesting specific person. Our second scene will be work, because I got another comment as well. This person is trying to get into a job, like trying getting like a full-time job. So I thought this will be a good visualization scene. So here the scene will be very short. So for me, as I am working in an IT background, what scene I have taken is like a corporate space. I am doing something in my laptop, and my co-worker, my colleague, I'm not because I don't know the face of my colleagues at this moment. So like, if you are manifesting a new job, you don't know who you are going to work with. So I'm not putting anyone's face as of now. What I will do, just I can hear this person asking, okay, I'm done for the day. When are you logging out? Like, it's a very short scene. Okay, and we can do this. So I'm going to, as I mentioned, so the scene will be, I'm sitting, I'm doing something in my laptop, my colleague telling, yeah, I'm done for the day, I'm logging out. I'm like, yeah, I'll be okay. Or I can say, okay, bye, see you, something. Yeah. So and as well, yeah, this will imply as a work related scene. Or else maybe we can be more specific. Maybe we can tell, we can make a scene where this person, so did you finish the project, or something like that. I think that will be good. Or when is our meeting tomorrow? Yeah, that will be something, because that implies like we are in a job, right? So when is our meeting tomorrow? Yeah, so that is the scene. So remember, doing something in the laptop, a colleague asking you like, when yeah, I'm done for the day, when is our meeting tomorrow? I'm like, yeah, let me see the calendar. That's the scene. So I'm putting the timer, so 12 seconds as I mentioned. I need some time to get the scene into my mind. Yeah. So doing something in my laptop, my colleague asking, when is the meeting tomorrow? I'm replying, let's see the calendar. I'm doing something in my laptop, colleague asking, when's the meeting tomorrow? So it took me a long time. Because these are many things, I'm talking to you as well. It will not take much time if I am just repeatedly doing this scene. But at the same time, it was less than 10 seconds. I almost finished 2 scenes in matter of 12 seconds, which I can cut down to 5 seconds if I'm not talking, right? So this should be like very small scene it is. but it implies that we are working, we are in a job. So these kind of scenes you have to take, like these are the scenes which is actually effective. Because after doing these things for some time, what happens, you will feel it that you are really working in this job. In the starting, I'm telling you, you will not feel anything. You are like, oh, what is this? As you might not feel that you are working in a job or anything. But after a week or two, I'm telling, not even 2 weeks, after a 1 week time, you will start feeling, there will be some days you can feel that this is actually real. So that's how you will know your visualization is actually impressing your subconscious mind. But at the same time, do this visualization every single day. Max you can, if you are not someone who can't do, like who don't have much time, which you think you don't have much time, but 10 minutes is nothing for you, nothing. If you think that this is the desire you want, this is the main goal of your life that you want, putting at 10 minutes to get this thing is nothing actually. But even if you are not having that much time, what I will suggest is, at least 5 days you have to do. Maybe this day, Monday, you do the visualization thing. Tuesday, take rest. Wednesday, you do. Thursday, take rest. Friday, you do. And then Saturday, Sunday, you have to do, because anyways, Saturday, Sunday is off and you will have more time to do. So get somehow sort your time. You have to do this minimum of 5 days. You have to do visualization. I will suggest 7 days if you are someone who is like manifesting this for a long time, or if you are someone who need this manifestation, it's like you want the result. You are like, you want it right now. If you are in that kind of state, do it 7 days. It's very effective. Take the scenes like this, whatever I mentioned. Like, you don't have to take the exact scene. I am just doing a demonstration wherein you get to know, you get the idea, okay, this is how you have to do this, this is how you have to repeatedly do this. So now you can make the scene whatever you want. At the same time, another thing I want to mention is, don't go to a scene. So for me, even when I am just giving a demo to you, I repeatedly actually was thinking in my mind, like what scene I have to put, what scene will be good in this scenario. At the same time, you saw me like even the work scene which I was mentioning, towards the end I changed a little, because I thought, okay, that will be the good thing. So for you guys, I will suggest, even for me, whenever I am doing my scene, it's not like just one scene I will take and do it. I will take like 2-3 scenes and I will write it down in a paper. In the sense, I will write down first scene, okay, he kissing me, I touching his face, I'm telling I love you. And then a second scene of the same in the sense, manifesting a specific person. Second scene, I will take some another scene. Third scene, I will take some another scene. I will write down each scene, and I will start visualizing. I'll put my timer. I will start visualizing, in the sense I will put like 20 seconds first, and I will visualize, and each visualization I will count. So I know how long is the scene. Or maybe you can first go into the scene, and I will not suggest, if you are just starting the first visualization and put the timer and see the time, no, I will not suggest that, because you are going to the state, it will take some time for you to get these images into your mind. So that's why maybe you do for some time, then you put the timer, you put like not the timer, maybe stopwatch, so you know how much second it took, the scene took, right? And then likewise you can cut down the scene, or maybe elaborate the scene a little more. So that's how I do. This is like, you have to sit and do. It's not like, okay, today I will visualize, maybe I will visualize a scene, okay, this is the scene, I will visualize this, and the next day you are like, okay, today I might think about some another. No, we are sticking into one scene. Just take one scene, we are sticking into that. For that one scene, for the best scene, you have to do some work, bring up 2-3 ideas, and think about the scene, how it feels, and which give you that much good feeling. Take that scene. That's the scene for you. And only one scene we are doing each and every day till that comes. We are not stopping it, and I'm telling you, it will not take much time. Whenever you are sticking, if you are persisting through this every single day, or at least, as I mentioned, 5 days, and that doesn't, if you are doing 5 days, that doesn't mean okay that the next 2 days you can think as much negative thoughts as you want. No, this is mine. This is my, like, I am in relationship with this person. I'm married to this person. Yes, I have this job. Yes, I am going for this trip. I went for this trip. It's not like I'm going for this trip. I went for this trip. That should be like our desires is already ours. That should be the mindset we have. For that mindset to come, we are doing all this work. It will, so that it will impress our subconscious mind. We don't have to take much effort for that. Just 10 seconds. 10 minutes a day. And that's not big deal for getting our desires. So the third thing is like very fun thing for me, because I do this whenever I want to go for some place or some, a trip to somewhere. It's like, in visualization as well, there will be visualization or desires which we want like very bad. There will be visualization about like finance or our work related things. But this is something that is like which gives me more happiness than any visualizations which I do. So because it's like we are going for a trip here. So whenever I am manifesting a trip, what I do is, maybe if I'm manifesting a trip to Dubai, that is one thing I am like, it's not manifesting, we are trying to get the time for that. So if I'm going for a trip to Dubai, one thing I will go and do there is skydiving. So what I will do, if I am manifesting a trip to Dubai, I will just see the videos of skydiving, because I want to do skydiving there. So I will see the videos of skydiving so that I can feel it, and then I will do. But at the same time, for this scene, I am taking some other place wherein I'm going to another place. So what I will do is, I will search. First thing, I will go to YouTube and search for this place, videos or trips, 1-day trip to this place. So there are many videos that will come up. So take few videos. Even when I was manifesting my work visa to Australia, what I did is, I went to YouTube, search for Sydney videos. So there are many people, okay, this is the city, this is that, this is this, and then I will take like small scenes, like I'm walking in the city. Even it's not related to work. I was doing another scene, but I want to come to Australia. I was like, okay, I'm doing this scene as well. I'm putting like more scenes, so that more seeds, so that it will manifest. It's not just one scene I'm putting. I will put more seeds. But at the same time, at this moment, don't put more seeds, or don't put more scenes. Just stick on to one. And if you think you can put, like, if you are enjoying visualization and if you want to put more time, then you can maybe come up with another scene as well. That's fine. So 2 scenes maybe. That is the max we will put for one desire, because I want you guys to get this scene very thorough. If you are someone new, if you are someone who is manifesting for a long time, and if visualization is very easy, you can go with many scenes. But if you are new to this visualization thing, and if you are just studying, I will not go with many scenes, because it is like, too much for yourself. Because if you start doing visualization, what I am telling, it will take some time for us to grab, like, because it's not easy to repeat the same scene again and again. We will think it's easy. It's not, because we need that practice. But once you start, once you have a hang on this one, it's the most easiest and most, I feel so happy when I do visualization, because it's like our desire is happening right now. I can feel that desire. So this is like, once you grab how to do it, it's the easiest thing. So trip, what I do, I'll do all these things, like search for the best place, best cafe or whatever, and then going to cafe. So I will put say a timer here. So my scene will be going to cafe and touching the wood there. I can feel the wind. So I want to go to a like, if I'm telling Switzerland, okay, Switzerland. So it's like very cold. I can feel that cold air. I can see, like, there are, the architecture is like, I have seen some places where it's like wood, all this. So I'm touching this wood and I'm going to the cafe. So it's a short scene. I'll put the timer, I will demonstrate. So our scene, I will repeat one more time. Cold wind, I can feel the cold wind. Then going in the cafe, sitting. So we will go ahead with the scene. I'm putting the timer. I can feel the wind touching the menu, seeing the mountains, happy. I can feel the wind touching the menu, seeing the mountains, I'm happy. I can feel the wind. Okay, so it took me 6 seconds. I will try one more time because I was telling many words in the sense I'm happy, I feel happy. So you don't have to tell that word because seeing this itself give inner happiness. So I will cut down that word because that's what, even if my visualization scene was done, I was telling the words more. So I'll cut down, I'll do it one more time. Yeah, putting the timer. I can feel the wind touching the menu, seeing the mountains. I can feel the wind touching the menu, seeing the mountains. I can feel the wind touching the menu, see the mountain. So this was 4 second scene. So likewise, I hope this actually gave you guys an idea on what visualization scenes you have to take and how to do this, like repeatedly, because I was getting like few questions on how to do it repeatedly, so that's why I thought I will demonstrate it. So demonstration will actually give you like, okay, this is how I have to do, and that's why I put the timer and showed it to you guys, so it will be easy for you to understand what the process you guys have to do. And as I mentioned, my scenes was actually whatever, because whenever I was talking to you guys and doing, it will take a little more time. It's not like that when you visualize, if you are just visualization. But even if I was talking to you guys, it only took me 4 seconds for the strip scene. I think for the SP scene it was 4 seconds. For work it was 6 seconds, which is good. Like till 10 seconds you can go, but if you are going above that, try to cut down, try to make it at least like within 10 seconds, because 10-second scene is also, if you see, 10 seconds is very small. But also see, I can feel the wind, I'm touching the menu, I can see the mountains. These 3 things are coming in that scene. It's not a small, we think it's a small scene, but it's not small scene, right? So you have to repeatedly do this in your mind. In your sleepy state means you can easily drift your concentration to something else. Many things will come into our mind when you are in the sleepy state. That's why it's important to take a small scene so you can repeat it. If you are taking a big scene, I'm telling, in between this big scene itself, some other things will come, and that's fine, that's okay. But don't go for big scene, because it's not easy for us to memorize the scene, because memorizing the scene is also important when you do the visualization. So I hope this video find someone who really want to hear this and who is really struggling with visualization, and this will give you or set as an example for you guys to choose your scene and how to do the visualization. I hope this help you guys, and at the same time, as you guys are visualizing, affirming and trying to get your desires come true, one of my desire is to get 100,000 subscribers in my YouTube channel. So subscribe, like, comment, share this video to someone who you think will get a help from this video. And thank you so much.